Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here today. I know a few of you are still connecting and coming in, so we'll probably wait just a couple more minutes in case any students are still trying to connect. But if you will just keep yourself on mute, we will have time for questions at the end, but that way that can kind of cut down on everybody's background noise as well. So just hang tight for a couple of minutes and then.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, thanks for being here.
Yes, it's good to see. I'm excited. It's my first time to attend, so.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Oops. Yep, got it. Has all those fancy transitions in it. Oh no. My stupid mouse. I'm gonna turn my mouse off.
Okay, we will go ahead and get started. Thank you all for being here today. We are so excited to have Hillcrest Health Systems here with us today to talk about their careers available in allied health. And my name is Laura McNeese. I'm the Director of Career Services at TCC. And we also have several of our career services staff with me here today too. Just a reminder that we can help you with your resume, interview, we can do mock interviews, we can help you with the job search, all of those skills to get ready for employment. And all of our services are virtual right now. We also have a professional clothing closet available. So if you need clothing for a job interview or for the workplace, we're happy to connect you with those resources as well. We offer that by appointment only, but just get in touch with us about any of that. And I am so excited to welcome Casey Wolf to talk about the opportunities available at Hillcrest Healthcare. Thank you.
Thank you so much. How is everyone doing today? I know some of you are on mute, or maybe most of you are on mute, but I hope you're all staying warm, and I just appreciate your time. So what we'll be doing today is I will just be going over some of the allied health systems that Hillcrest offers, kind of do a big picture of the different hospitals, what we typically look for, and then at the end, I want it to be all about you guys and your questions. So please raise your hand, put things in the chat as I go along, but definitely feel free to ask questions and things at the end as well. But I really want you guys' participation, because I don't want you leaving this presentation with like, what did she say? What did that mean? I will be providing all of my contact info as well, but I want to make certain everyone walks away with this with at least some sort of knowledge. So again, my name is Casey Wolf, and I am with the Hillcrest Healthcare Systems. I actually work out of Maine, and I also support the South location as well. So thank you again for having me. We will go ahead and get started. I don't know if a lot of people in Oklahoma are aware, but Hillcrest Healthcare Systems, I'll touch really quick on the Ardent, our Ardent family. So Ardent actually owns Hillcrest, and they actually own about 30 hospitals within about 6 states, obviously Oklahoma being one as well. Since 2001, they have actually invested more than $1.5 billion in newly constructed facilities and expanded services. A lot of this as well has gone into Hillcrest Healthcare here within the Oklahoma region. So very good news for not only Tulsa, but the surrounding counties as well. Like I said, Ardent does have 30 hospitals in 6 states. They employ about 26,000 employees, and we also have 180 clinics nationwide. Those 6 states are Idaho, Kansas, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. So our employees, obviously, we do look for internal transfers and internal talent. Is where we really hone in on, as well as, of course, new grads and externals as well. But once you're a Hillcrest or an Ardent employee, the sky's the limit. So our motto across the board, or Ardent's motto as well, and I say our, I mean a mix of the healthcare health systems as well as Ardent. Our purpose is really caring for people, our patients, their families, and one another. I know this last year has really been challenging for a lot, not only the employees, but our healthcare workers, families, etc. So we really try and keep that key purpose in caring for our people and our patients, families, and really just one another. Our headquarters of Ardent is actually located in Nashville, Tennessee, and actually has a really good reputation among the United States and the 6 states in which it's located in. Best 2019 places to work. It was one of the top Tennessee places to work as well. So I just wanted to kind of give that tidbit. Not a lot of people know that. And if they do, it really expands where they may want to go or what they may want to do within the Hillcrest family. So Hillcrest Healthcare Systems, some of you may or may not know, but it's actually comprised of 10 hospitals and clinics throughout eastern Oklahoma. We have a comprehensive center of excellence with about 5,000 employees in each of the communities within eastern Oklahoma, the main part. So Tulsa, Cushing, Pryor, Henrietta, a lot of the eastern portions of Oklahoma. So we did, from Modern Healthcare, Best Places to Work in 2019. Those are a list of, not all, we're working on that, but most of the hospitals in Oklahoma that actually received that award. So very, very proud of that. It's not something you can just pay for. You actually have to earn it. So again, here's a list of all of the Hillcrest, part of the Hillcrest family. Obviously, our Hillcrest Medical Center there, close to downtown. We have Hillcrest Hospital South, right off of 91st and 169. Then we also have Hillcrest Claremore, one in Cushing, Henrietta, Pryor. We also have Bailey Medical Center, which is here in Owasso. I actually live in Owasso. So, and then the Oklahoma Heart Institute, very, very groundbreaking. We're proud of all of our hospitals, but that it's been a great addition to the family. Tulsa Spine and Specialty, as well as all the Utica Park clinics. So when we say Hillcrest Healthcare, this is what we mean. This is the big picture here in Oklahoma, and then plus we have the Ardent. So the next slide, just a couple, I don't want to do desk by PowerPoint, just to give you guys a couple of highlights of different things that we do. Again, at the end of this, I really want it to be about you guys, but I also want to give you information. So HMC is there in the downtown location, the only hospital in Tulsa performing the Whipple procedure. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word. I'm in HR, so you know. But it's a complex abdominal surgery used to treat certain cancers, and we're the only hospital doing that. Most recently, the Oklahoma Heart Institute obviously continues to induce life-saving cardiology care, technology, and procedures within the region. Now, the Heart Institute is actually, although it's separate, it's actually connected to our main, what we call main location. But they're the first in Tulsa to offer the newest and safest surgical technique for preventing stroke. So Again, I'm going to call this the TCAR. I'm not going to try and pronounce that word. The only word in there I know is artery. So, but basically what this does, it reverses blood flow in the artery and diverts plaque and blood clots to prevent strokes. And in 2020, actually this email just came out letting me know about this right before this presentation. I thought this was really neat, so I wanted to share. But our vascular surgeons performed 53 TCAR procedures and they had 0 strokes. So that's really great news, not only for the families and our patients, but also the hospital and doctors as a whole. That means they're really doing something right. So very exciting. Okay. So what you guys came here to learn about, and what I want you to learn about and answer all your questions, are allied health career information. So like I said, throughout all of the Hillcrest healthcare systems, we have a variety of different needs. There's actually 2 pages along with this. Now, obviously, each location varies or differs, but I can tell you that we're always looking for great people. Again, new grads, just a variety of different positions available. So obviously, phlebotomist, occupational therapist, pharmacy techs. I actually need a pharmacist, and probably a couple months ago at Hillcrest South, I needed a pharmacy technician myself, and we've had many great students come from TCC who actually did an externship with us. So definitely, if you're not already doing that, please, I would highly recommend getting involved with that. You're the X-ray technician, respiratory, cardiovascular technology, diagnostic. This is basically, I compared, sorry to stop, but I compared what we need throughout our different hospitals along with what TCC offers, and they cover and offer just about every program that we could want or need. So you guys definitely are in the right place with TCC. So, and that's not just us, there are other hospitals, but I'm kind of, my favorite is Hillcrest. So moving on to the next page, just some more of our needs. So obviously the cardiovascular technologist, health information technology, the laboratory technicians. I do want to mention that we offer externships in almost all of our hospital locations. And these units do include critical care, women's health, and the med surg. Obviously, it just kind of depends upon your area of study, but I would check because each hospital is different depending upon their size and their programs. It's not standardized across the board yet. We are headed that way and definitely want to do that. But I will be giving out my contact information, and so please feel free to call me, email me things, and we can get going on that. But so you are eligible to participate after completing at least 2 semesters in your accredited program. So obviously, just like that says, after you have completed at least 2 semesters in the accredited program, you are eligible for some of the externships that we offer. So are there any questions thus far? I know everyone's on mute.
I am wondering if you have any dietetic nutrition internships or, in that area as well.
We do. Yes, we have our dietary department across all the hospitals that we call them diet clerks or dietary, just kind of depends. But yes, ma'am, we sure do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions thus far? Push star 6 if you need to unmute yourself. I don't want to leave anyone out if you have a question. Okay, we'll move on. Stop me anytime. It won't bother me at all. So this is just a quick highlight of some of our positions available. Now, we do have full-time, part-time, and per diem. So for those of you who don't know, per diem is positions that you can work kind of when you choose to. We do have some people who work full-time with us and then may pick up a couple of per diem shifts at another location or another hospital, or one of our hospitals, or sometimes they do go to some of St. Francis or St. John as well, but they're full-time with us and then do PRN, or vice versa. They work for St. Francis, St. John, and come to our hospital and do PRN. It's a good way to kind of see the difference in technology that the hospitals offer, the different way their protocols are, procedures, all of that. So part-time, that is different than per diem, as that's less than 32 hours a week. We do have part-time positions available as well. Some do not require your certification yet. So some of you, I know you're very busy with school, or you may already have jobs that may be looking into a part-time position with our different facilities, depending upon your location. Would definitely be something to do as well before you graduate. So the different locations in which we're always looking for good people, again, our main, we have South, Claremore, Henrietta, Cushing, Pryor. We're always looking for good, qualified people who want to work. It's a work hard, play hard type of mentality. And I'll tell you, I've only been here for 6 months. Well, actually, not even that long. I've been here about 4 months, 4.5, and love it. Everyone, you walk down the hall, they honestly are like, good morning, have a good evening. They're just very welcoming, willing to help. So it's really been a great experience thus far. So, okay, so what do we offer? Competitive pay, obviously. We all work to get paid, unfortunately, unless you just do it for fun. We have some great medical, dental, vision. There's actually a wellness program. Like, I'll give you an example myself, hypothetical. It's just me on my insurance. So my medical, dental, vision, let's say it costs $200. We have a wellness program that actually I qualify for 2 out of the 3. So I actually save $100 of that a month. So I only pay $100 a month for my insurance. So basically, the organization, Ardent, Hillcrest, pick up the remainder of that. So they pay about, I'd say, 85% of our healthcare costs, which is, I don't know if any of you guys have looked at the cost of healthcare lately, but it's pretty expensive. One thing we just rolled out as well, which has been wonderful, especially with everything going on this last year, has been what's called My Strength. It's a free personalized program to help promote mental health and wellness. I know there's really been a push for this for everyone throughout the last year. And I have like my own wellness coach online. It's really great. It's a wonderful program that they've rolled out to us, and I was very appreciative, as well as everyone was. We have a 401k match where the company matches a certain percent based upon what you contribute. They do actually pay basic life insurance and long-term disability for us. Paid time off. You start off actually with 5 weeks or 25 days of PTO. You accrue them, but that's a great amount of paid time off for those of you who aren't aware yet of the work industry and kind of what good PTO is and what isn't. Any PTO is great, but we also have additional sick, or what's called extended illness leave. Employee referral. So I have seen people, so current employees, make thousands of dollars a year off this simple program. You can be an employee and refer anyone who is qualified for the position that you're referring them to, and depending upon the referral, You can make anywhere from $500 a person up to $6,000 a person. I had an employee who has literally made over $20,000 this year in referrals. So now there are stipulations of how long they have to stay, or some, it just depends upon the hospital, but some you get half of right then and there, and then half after the person's been with the hospital for 3 or 6 months. So really great program. Employee discounts as well. We actually, I think 22% on my AT&T bill each month just by signing up. And again, this is through Ardent / Hillcrest. There's about 250 national retailers who offer this. And again, this is only to Hillcrest employees, but I've gone through some of the list, and especially with the pandemic and things, I've really saved a lot of money with my shopping. So in addition to that, tuition reimbursement, let's say let's say you were an employee and decided, you know what, I think I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a nurse. The organization actually provides you with $5,000 a year in tuition reimbursement. Of course, it has to be something that is relative to the industry and the field, but as long as it's not too absurd, like, I don't know, being a lawyer, but hey, that may, you never know anymore, then the organization will provide you $5,000 a year. And then, like I had mentioned earlier, there's always advancement for career and development opportunities. Again, the 30 different hospitals and clinics across the 6 different states, if something occurred and you're like, well, and you worked for Hillcrest here in Tulsa and we're going to move to Idaho, or down in Amarillo, Texas, we have facilities there. We would definitely do anything we could to get you transferred to that location. So yeah, that's just kind of some quick things that employees that we offer to our employees. And then, so in order to apply for these jobs, I'm not certain where some of you are in your schooling or getting your certifications, but you can apply for any of the positions at any of our facilities at www.hillcrest.jobs, or you can scan the QR code below, and not necessarily myself. My voice may annoy you, so you may not want to hear from me. You may want someone else. So, but a recruiter will reach out to you and just let them know you attended this class, or you don't even have to do that. You can just let them know you're interested in a career in your area. Let me go back real quick. So you guys make sure you have plenty of time here to click on that. If anyone needs me to go back to that slide, please let me know. Again, it's www.hillcrest.jobs, or you can scan the QR code. Most people don't do this, but this is how serious I am about my job. Honestly, I love meeting new people, helping in any way that I can. If I don't know the answer, I will find out from one of my coworkers or one of my leaders. My direct contact information is Casey, C-A-S-E-Y, .wolf, and that's wolf like the animal, W-O-L-F, at hillcrest.com. And my direct telephone number to my office is 918-579-7811. I'll give that a minute for everyone to write that down. I hope I haven't gone too fast through this for you guys, or I can always go back. But again, I really wanted it to be about you and your questions. So
yeah, if you all have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself and ask, or you're also, if you're more comfortable dropping them in the chat, we'll kind of watch those and read those out loud.
Absolutely. I'll go back up so you guys have my contact info there. No questions? Are you guys gonna be quiet? That's no fun.
I see there's one in the chat.
Woohoo!
I know, yay, we got one. It says, are the jobs, what are the jobs available at the moment?
Okay, so all of the ones that I listed are probably available. Is there a particular one you're interested in? If you go to the hillcrest.com, there is all of the jobs within the different facilities. So it just depends upon which facility you're interested in.
Oh, she is saying, let's see, in the cath lab.
Okay, we do have some cath lab positions within Hillcrest South, the one in Maine. I believe there's also a couple in Claremore. So I would definitely, if you would like, you can send me an email and we can talk more. I can follow up with a telephone call with anyone who's interested. If you would, just email me your name, telephone number. If you want to attach a resume, you can. And I'll help in any, I'll get you, if it's not the particular facilities that I cover, I will get you to the right person.
And
or you can just, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Casey. I will follow up an email with everybody today with your email address and that link as well too. So if you all don't happen to catch it off the chat or the presentation, I will email you that as well.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
We have another one. Since the program at TCC for MLT is 11 months, when could I participate in the externship at Cushing?
That's a great question. So it does vary by hospital. I can find out about Cushing and see when they do that. If you'll email me, I will find that information for you and get you partnered with the right person. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And then a question about shadowing work in dietetic.
Absolutely. I could see what we could do at either South or we could get you at Maine. Just depends upon your location and which area, or if you're even in Claremore, see what we could do to get you partnered with the right person. But absolutely, these are great questions, you guys. Come on, bring some more on. This is fun. This is great.
Oh, somebody's saying they did clinicals there in high school. I'm guessing in Cushing, yes.
Okay. It's changed a lot since then because Ardent has taken us over. So I don't know what your experience was like. I do hope it has been a great one. But over the last 5 to 10 years, Ardent has really come in and we've gotten our policies, our procedures down, technology-wise. So we'd love to have you back, I'm sure.
Well, I'll just plug again for our office and career services. If you need help creating or updating that resume, getting your interview skills ready, please come see us. We're here for you. And also, even after you graduate and leave us, we're still here for you as alumni. All of our services are available to you for free. And I will put our link in the chat as well too. It looks like I just had another question come in. If I have worked at Maine before, but quit without notice, would I still have a chance of getting on with Hillcrest even though I didn't give notice? I would like another chance because I regret quitting.
Aw. If you would email me privately and we can have a conversation. We'll have to look at the HR documents and records, and you never know. Every situation is different. So.
Good. They said they will email you for sure.
Okay. I want to do a plug for you guys, actually. The ones who are here and the ones who are signed up with your career services, I'll tell you, many moons ago, I won't say how long, when I was in college, I didn't realize what career services did or anything of that nature. So I was first generation. So if you make certain you participate in your career services the best that you can, as much as you can, and definitely encourage anyone you know to do so, because it took me an extra 5 to 10 years to become president. I'm just kidding. To have a really, I've always had a career. I was lucky to find one out of college, but if you can get your foot in the door, your career services place is the best place to start. I didn't know what I didn't know. So if you guys learned one thing, and that is register with your career services and have all your friends and family do it as well. Don't learn the hard way like me.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. It's
no
always
problem.
Yeah, your check is in the mail, because it's always nice to hear, for students to hear that from the employer, too. Oftentimes we're telling them that, but it's really good to hear that, for them to hear that from you all as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I just had a question from, do I need any medical experience to work there?
No, you do not. You need, depending upon the positions that you apply for, now you may need a certification, you may need a high school diploma. It just depends upon the positions, but no, you don't necessarily have to have medical experience.
Okay. Anybody else? Again, and then another one just popped up. What about any job experience?
No, not necessarily. Again, it depends upon the position. Some require more experience than others, but we're also willing to give those who don't have the experience an opportunity. And that's why, again, definitely important because your career services people can help you get your foot in the door. Not all organizations do that. So.
Great, good questions.
Yes, great questions. Thank you guys so much. I love questions. Mostly.
Does anybody have anything else? And feel free, you can also take yourself off mute. You don't have to ask it in the chat, just whatever you're comfortable with.
Great questions, you guys. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, if nobody has any other questions, I'm going to follow up with an email to everybody, Casey, with your contact information, as well as that the site to apply, and then our career services information as well too, so they can get in touch with you that way.
Can I ask one thing? Yeah, I have one question.
Okay.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I saw the job opportunity in diet clerk, and I think and another job title like that, but I never worked before, and I'm still studying. So for me, I want to start with the shadow work, with the family, with my kids, and still being in, finishing up my degree. So I don't want to jump, just right to stop at just start with the job. I want to, just have some shadow experience and, like in the field. So I know with the pandemic, to be honest, it's maybe not very easy, but is it like possible even on not medicine, but tele shadow work like that?
Yes, we can definitely we can definitely get you partnered with the right person on that. Again, it depends upon the facility. With COVID, I did want to mention that we are taking all all necessary precautions. The 6 feet of distance, we have PPE head to toe, depending upon the area and what you're comfortable wearing. But there are certain requirements that we do provide. Of course, hand washing, and we also are vaccinating all of our employees that want to get the vaccination. It's not a requirement. And then also, we have not had an internal case, so where someone came to work and caught it from someone they worked with as of today. So I'm going to knock on wood for that. But so
Okay.
we're taking all necessary precautions
Okay.
internally. Mm-hmm.
So should I need to email and get in touch with you? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please do.
Okay, thank you. Sure, I will.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you all so much. I'm going to send out all of that information to all of you right now. Casey, thank you so much for being here. This was so good to learn more about Hillcrest. And students, thank you all so much for being here too. And this is a plus of being virtuals. We didn't have to cancel today, right? We could all still join in. So everybody stay safe and warm.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I hope to hear from all of you. And so thank you again for having me.
Thank you for your time and answers our questions.
Of course. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.